So whenever you join organizations, so if there is no Jira and they plan to install Jira, set up their Jira. So first of all, they'll ask you like the billing sections and how the billing cost will become based on the company employees. Okay, so example, your manager will contact you. So in our company, so and this much users are right now, and they are going to use Jira. So what is the billing cost for cloud, or what is billing cost for data center? Okay, so they will ask first. So like first of all, Jira is not a free, so that's why, so we need to give them the exact billing cycle based on the user. So how we need to check that, and we'll see. Okay, so whenever you are in the Chrome, so just enter Jira license cost like this. Okay, so next you can click on this one. Like you can see that atlassian.com software Jira pricing. So click on this. So as you can see here, we have a two type of licenses first. First is cloud and data center. Okay, so let's discuss first in the cloud. Okay, so when you click on the cloud, you can see how many users are in your team. Okay, so how many users is going to use Jira in your organization? That number you need to enter here. The next, how often you would like to billing, or you want to go with monthly, or you want to go with annual. Okay, so see pricing example also we can see here. The next one, in a cloud also we have a different types. So example first is free. So whenever your users organization uses up to 10 users, so you can use it free. But more than 10 users, definitely you need to go with any of these, like standard or premium or enterprise. But in organizations, and when we will use free. So whenever you want to practice something, you want to test something, you can install Jira up to free, because if you install Jira, you are not invited to any users more than 10, you can use free. And now you want to practice for this training purpose, you can install Jira as a free, because in your cloud instant you are the only person. So that's why you can install the cloud free and you can practice it. Okay, so but in the free or standard or premium, so there is a differences. So what is the differences means, you can see first. So free is up to 10 users only. Okay, so but you can see the standard or premium up to 35,000 users, and this is unlimited users. And here enterprise also is unlimited users. And and also in the standard versions we have a 250 GB limit storage only, but here unlimited storage. Okay, so in the below you can see more like a futures, free, standard, premium, enterprise, unlimited, user limit site. Okay, so only one site we can use it, and this is unlimited site, number of sites, and this is the user list. So this is a 35,000 user, 35 and 35, this is 10 users only. So below you can see some differences. This is a single project automation we can use. This is global and multiple projects. Like, see, based on these futures, and the cost will be increased, decreased. But when we need to use the standard, or when we need to use premium means, see, first we can, in the organization we will install standard. Okay, initial stage. But in the future, the people are more on the Jira, and more data we have, and like very advanced Jira when we are using, so they're shifted premium or they're shifted enterprise. So that is based on the uses, or based on the like a requirement. See, if I have a requirement called like I want automations for the global and multiple projects, so I'll go with this. Okay, so I want roadmaps and dependency management in the advanced level, so I'll go with this. See, here also is I want a capacity planning and object project archiving we need, so we'll go with this. So these all options, and once you have started training actual, and after 20 or 30 days, at the end of the section you understand all of these options. So now this option you will not understand, so it is take more time, but you will not understand if I explain also. But one by one, when we are going forwarding classes, you will understand all of this option. And apart from this main thing, initial stage you need to look into this users limit. Okay, and the next is storage, Okay, so here 250 storage limit, and here unlimited limit, and here unlimited. And second thing, support also, most of the people they look into it. And if I get any problem in the Jira, so here only community support we have available in the free version, and then local business hours for standard. And the premium is 24/7 premium support will be there, and 24/7 premium support will be there. So like this. Okay, so you just access this page and look into it and how it will be. But all of these more options, and at the end of the training you'll understand. Okay, so here one more thing you need to see. I have a 10 users, so 10 users I can use it free. Okay, so what is the cost differences you can see here is a 10 users when I use it free is a free stand. If I use standard is the $7.75 per user, so total is 77.50. And when I use premium is a 15.25 per user, and total cost is 152.50 per month. But when I switch this to annual, the cost is increased. Is a standard. So total $790. It's a $15.25 per annual. Okay. But when I enter more users, suppose I'll enter 100 users. So when you have 100 users, the free will not support. Okay. So free up to 10 users only. Okay, so next it will be automatically recommended to standard. Okay, so if you want to go with standard, the cost is 7750, and here 15.250. And if I click on monthly basis, you can see 7.75, 15.25. So it's a per user cost. Okay, per month 775, and it's a 15.25 per month. But next, if I increase my limit, increase my users, see the cost is decreased per user. See, if it is 100 per user, 7.75, and premium 15.25. But when I enter 1,000 users, see 5.89 per user is a standard, and premium is 8.96 only. So why the cost is decreased means whenever your user limit is increased, some discount will be applied. So based on the discounts, that cost is decreased. Okay, so this you need to know. That's why you cannot tell them directly, so this is a cost we have, this is a cost we have. So based on the your users only, you need to know. Suppose your manager is not inform you about the user, you need to ask him. So based on the users, the cost is decreased or increased. Okay. So exactly, if you give like some tentative number, or like suppose if 800, you can check with 1,000. Suppose if the person, your manager has give like around we have a 1,200 users, so you can take it 1,500 or 1,400 like that. So every time whenever your manager has give one count, and we can check it like 1,000 users, so this is a cost. If 1,500, this is a cost like that. So when we give like that, and the cost is little difference will be this. So this we need to give them. That's it. Okay. So I hope you understand now. So whenever the cost is decreased and increased based on the user count. So still if I enter this 10,000, suppose one more if user, if I enter, see 4.464 only per user, 7.05. If I click on this annual, this is a cost 4,64,000, and 7 lakhs or 5,000 like this. But enterprise, you can see like it's a more cost compared to here. But whenever 10,000 more users only, this cost will be enabled. But before the cost is not show. Okay, annual only showing. Like if I go to monthly, it's not showing. Still is 10,000. Still monthly is not showing, but whenever we switch to annual, the price is showing. Okay. 1 second, guys. Okay. Okay, so first of all, cloud, we have a four types: free, standard, premium, enterprise, and it's available monthly and annually. And based on the user count, the cost will be exactly will be show. And based on the users, the cost will decreased and increased. Okay. And the next, if I click on the data center, so data center, so it will be start from the 500 users. Suppose if you have 10 users or 20 users or 100 users, 300 like that, you cannot purchase exact count. So minimum is a five like a 500 users. Next 1,000 or 2,000. Suppose I have a 1,500 users only. What I need to do? You need to purchase for 2,000 definitely. So I have a 2,200. So next you have to purchase 3,000 itself. So they have some uh between the gap is there, so you need to purchase between that one. Suppose I have a 17, if you see more like 8,000, 9,000, next 10,000, next 15 or 20 or 25, 30, 35, 40 like this. Suppose I have a 16,000 users, what I have to do? I need to purchase for 20,000 users definitely. So um but you can discuss with the teams, the Atlassian teams, to any billing discount or something, so that we can do it. And I'll let you know how to contact with Atlassian team also about the billing or about this pricing details, anything. So suppose I have a users like 10,000, so 10,000 we can purchase it. Like suppose I have a 11,000 or 12,000, then I need to purchase for 15,000 like this. But you can see directly here, whenever you are selected 500 users, it's a 42,000. But if I see here, if I enter same 500 users, it's annually is a 31,500 or 51,000. So the data center cost between these two. So it's a more than standard, and it's a like below premium. But if I enter like here 5,000, 2 lakhs 50 and 3 lakhs 81. But if I see here 5,000, 2 lakhs 55. Okay. So, but based on their your organization is planning to go with cloud, you need to give cloud details, pricing details. And if your organization using data center, you need to give these. But here also we have some differences. Okay. So if I click on see here, mm, yeah. So if I click on it buy now, so this page will be open. So from here we need to purchase it. Okay. So first of all, cloud. I don't want cloud, so I'm just selecting here's data center. The earlier server is there, but now server is not available. So they removed server, and but still the data center license only we can use it as a server. So that I'll explain you later. And when I've selected data center, choose the users. Suppose I want to purchase for 5,000 users. Next, the cost is here 12 months, 2 lakhs 55,000 like this. But if you click on it, you can see 24 months. So 24 months is 5 lakhs 10,000. Okay. And here 12 months, 2 lakhs 55,000. Okay. So you can purchase it if you click on add to cart, and then you need to pay the amount or something, but we will not pay it. We need to inform to them. Okay. Second. Okay. So, but here, in a data center also we have a three types. One is for free. So I'll let you know how to generate a free. So this is we call as a enterprise. So enterprise is this normal cost. Next we have a academic pricing, that if you see here 2,55,000. Okay. But whenever if I click on this academic pricing, see, this is the off cost, 50% discount will come. 2,55,000 is the off, 1,27,500, like this it will come. So 50,000 discount will come when we are selected for academic. But academic who will is the organization, it will not you applied. So only qualified academic institute are eligible for this academic pricing. So some documents is required for this. So then they will give you these license details to apply. Okay, so enter data center also we have three types, is a free, enterprise, and academic. Okay, so academic is a 50% discount on enterprise. Okay, so this is the user. So I'll give you the notes later. Okay, so what is the differences little bit, and but here cloud monthly annually is available, but data center 1 year and 2 years is available. Okay, so you can say only 12 months or 24 months, but cloud is a monthly and annual only is available. Okay, so you can see, and if you have already using licenses, they want to upgrade, you can click on this upgrade existing your licenses. So that existing license means you need to enter that existing mail id, and once, like whenever to generate a account, so definitely we need to enter one email id, so that through that email id only we need to log in. So next we need to enter that existing license details few, then it will give some discount, the different pricing will come. So but first of all, whenever the organization is planning to install Jira, so we need to like give them the license details based on these pages. Okay, so now we will discuss like how to install Jira clouds. Okay, so Jira license part, the next install cloud Jira. Okay, so whenever you this cloud places, you just click on this get it now. Okay, so click on get it now. Whenever you click on the get it now, it will be go to this page. So get started, free up to 10 users, and continue with the Google. Okay, or else work email. So not only organization, you can enter your Gmail also. So instead of this work email enter and again sign up, just click on continue with the Google. So this is the best option. So I'll click on the continue with the Google. So next select your Gmail account, and with email ID you want to go install, and that you can enter. So just I have selected here any of these. So example, I selected this one, Nagraj Reddy 313. So once you are selected, you know to enter the password. What is this password? So once you log into this your Gmail, the work email will come like this, Nagraj Reddy 313 at the rate of gmail.com. So next you need to enter your site name. So what is this site name? This is a very important. Like before installing, suppose your manager is told you to install, you see free and standard or premium or anything, installation is same. Okay, the same process. And once you selected log into this Gmail account, the site will be asked. And like, what is this site? So to log into your Jira site, you need one uh, like site. See, example, if I want to log in or anything, example, if I want to log into the YouTube, this the site is youtube.com. If I want to log in with LinkedIn, so linkedin.com. Okay, so if I want to log in with my Jira, so I need to one particular site for my organizations. Okay, so I need to mention my organization name with atlassian.com like that, so that it will open. So example, if I enter Capgemini, this site is already taken. So who taken? The Capgemini organization will be taken for this. Okay, and they will using. Okay, suppose if I enter anything like a Wipro, sorry, Mark, I'm work with a Wipro, and Wipro, like earlier there is no Jira for them, so I want to. So I'll just enter wipro.atlassian.net. So whenever we are log into this site, and it will ask username and password. When we are enter right username and password, we log into our like site. So same example, like if you're working, if you join in any organization, so that organization's Jira site we need to enter. Okay, so this you can't decide it. Maybe your manager will decide, and your higher managers, higher teams will be decided, and they will give you the name. If they'll not give you the name, so you need to ask them. Okay, suppose example my name, so I already enter earlier, so I think it will not available. So like that, you just for practicing purpose, you can enter your name. Okay, so based on that, you just sign up it and you just practice it. But organization, this you need to discuss with your manager, and then you need to decide it. Okay, so I'll just enter this April 23. So the site is available. Okay, so April 23, just enter anything. So April 23 training, it's available. Okay, so just enter, I'll just enter April 23. So it's fine. So it's available. So whenever your site is available, then click on. Suppose I'm working with an Capgemini only, but Capgemini site is already taken. So just then you need to discuss with your manager. The Capgemini name is already taken. So we need to choose other one. So example, you have a different department. So in the Capgemini, you have a TMT department example. So like this will enter. Okay, so I think it's not available like that. We'll enter like this. It's already taken. Oh, it's available. See, Capgemini TMT. So the TMT is, it's also available. Okay, so TMT is my BU name, so that Capgemini TMT people are using this. Like, okay, so that you need to discuss with your manager. You can give like the suggestions. Okay, Capgemini is already there. We can enter our BU name, or else we'll team name like this. Okay. So I'll just enter April 23. So once you are decided site, and if that is available, then click on agree. So cloud setup is very, very simple. We don't have any backend work or site or like this. Okay. So just we can sign up it in the UI level. UI level means is a Chrome, and then you can use it. Okay, so you no need to do server or installation or lots of things. It's not with there. Cloud installation is very simple. So once it is came like that, tell about yourself. Like suppose you are the customer service, IT support, or developer like this. And also we have a skip option also. You can skip it or you can select it. Suppose I am the software development team. Then about your role, software engineer, product manager, or with DevOps or something. Okay, and still, like whenever you don't want to, you like in the while installing, you don't want to select anything like this, you can skip the questions too, like this. So once you selected that minimum requirement, and then one a moment your site is starting up. Okay, so our site will be starting up, and so that like once this is done, so we can able to log in it. See guys, URL is set up. So April23.atlassian.net. So this atlassian.net is the prefix. Like after your name, that definitely will come. So if you want change it, suppose I don't want like that, I want like April23capgemini.com or jira-com, so it will not come. In the clouds, the prefix is mandatory, that atlassian.net is mandatory. So I'm a new to Jira or experience with Jira, and few of will come, but still you can skip the options also. Okay, I'm new to Jira, and I'm setting up Jira for my software team or my business team. My software team, or I'm new to agile methodology or experience with it. Like you can select anything. I spent fixing a bug or support and operations like this. Okay, I have a schedule to work tight or flexible. So you can select it anything you want right now, and then you can click on next, or else if you don't want to answer this question, you can skip it also. Okay, so click on the next. So before login to the Jira, you must enter one project's name. Okay, so here you can see the create a projects one. You just enter, I'll just enter demo. April 23, like this I enter, and don't change anything. So we have some options here, but is not required now. I'll explain this all later. Use this template only, then click on create. Just enter the project's name, then click on the next. Okay, you want to connect your Cloud Jira with any of these tools, it will come like a Slack or Microsoft Teams or GitHub or GitLab like this. You want to like connect now, or we can, if you skip this also later also you can able to connect it. So then you can skip this now. Okay, so this is the Jira. Okay, so Jira setup is done. Okay, take the tool and click on few next options. Okay, so this is the projects. You can see demo April 23. So I have few boards and roadmaps, some options here. And in the top, we can see like a Jira software and your work and projects, filter, dashboards, and teams app, few of the options we have. So just click on Jira software page, and so that the main page will be open. So this is the main page. So whenever this actual Jira, so we can see like what tickets I'm working on it here and what I viewed and which tasks are assigned to me and which is I start like is a favorite tickets, anything like this. And recent project which I opened it, I can see is a demo 23 here. Okay, so this is the main page. We can see out, we can track our work from these pages itself. Okay, and next we can see in the right side tab the settings button. The settings button only Jira admin can see. Okay, so normal peoples cannot see these options. So we can see this, we can call this as a admin console, but admin console. Once you click on this admin console, we have a lot of options here. So from these options only, we can set up lot of things. So user cannot see all of these options and to support to the users. Okay, so only Jira admin can see to all these options to support the users. Okay, so I'll just click on user management, one options here. So click on user management. So that the different page will be open. So this is a Atlassian admin page. And here my site is April 23. So overview, our directory, our product and security, billing, settings, all details I can see it from here. And first options we can see in the directory, I can see like users, groups, managed account, like users. So how many users I have right now? Only one users. So Nagraj Reddy and nagrajreddy313 gmail.com. This is my email, organization admin. So I'm the um this complete site admin, so that I can do anything in this site. Okay, so last update like this it will come. But whenever you want to invite any user, so we can invite from here, invite users. Click on invite users so that we can enter the name. Once you are enter the email, enter the mail ID. So next, the software, Jira software license you need to provide, or complete Jira admin you need to provide. Then you need to click on invite user so that other peoples can also log in. Suppose this is your setup, you are a Jira admin, you are set up it, but you need to invite your team member also. Your team member means your organization who want to use the Jira. So you need to invite them. So that invitations you need to invite from here, and so that they will get the notifications, so they can also access the same Jira. So cloud, the advantage of the cloud means we can access from anywhere. There is no restriction of the site, only these people need to access something. So cloud we can access from anywhere, but once you access this site, you need to write permissions to the login. Example, like guys, if anyone log in from the laptop. Okay, so just ping your email ID so that I will invite you, so that you can share your screen, and we can see like how invitation will be received and how we can you can log into the Jira software like this. Okay, so anyone ping me your email ID, and who log in from the laptop only. No one, anyone like Ashok, Jyoti, Love Kumar, Madan.
Through phone only we have while laughing.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Any other persons? Okay, if not, if no one, so that we can skip these options and we'll discuss later. Okay, but if you want to invite the users and you just click on the invite the user, so that you just enter the mail ID. Suppose if I enter the right email ID, anything.
Hello,
Hello.
sir. Yeah, I'll send my email, sir.
Okay, I'll invite it
Yeah,
then.
yeah, yeah. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Okay, so just log in to this email ID. Okay, so whenever you are organization team member email ID, so you need to enter the email ID like this. Okay, so this is madanmoney29 at that of gmail.com. So you want to give like software access, or you want to give our Jira administrator access. If you are a team member, you need to provide Jira admin. If it is an organization user, they want to use Jira, just you need to provide this Jira software only. Okay, so I've selected here user permissions already. So then click on invite users. So once you click on invite user, the user will be receive notifications. Okay, so Madan, I'll give you the permission to share the screen, so you can share your screen and show how we'll receive like this. Okay, so below you can see like share screen options. You can click on and share the screen.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah. Yes, we can see. Yeah. So the second one, you just click on it. So whenever we invite user, the user will receive notification like this. So your team is waiting for you to join them. So like this, you can click on the join the team. You have invited collaborate on April 23. That is a site. So click on the join the team. So the site is no restricted, so anyone can able to access it. The next but login right permission should be required, username and password like this. So already invitation, so that username is username means is a email ID is having right permission, but the password I have not set up. So user only can set up the password. So we'll see that now. So you can enter your full name. So just I enter your email ID only. So just enter your full name like anything. Then just select your own password. So that from the next time you just click on this site and enter the your mail ID and password. Click on sign up. Sure, okay.
'Sir, I'm clicking on it, but it's not taking me to the next page. So what should I do?
Click on it. Right. Just change the password. Just select up to. Yeah, I think your system or internet is slow.
Um,
Click on next. That's it. Three only. It will. See, the site is same, April23.outlason.net. So he is having a right permission, so that he will. Yeah, you can skip the questions. All the setup is asked for everyone. Okay, so you can skip it or select or anything. So that is user, they will select it. Skip it. Okay, so by default, you have same project permissions. We are not restricted or anything. So, but if you click on that admin console, you have very less options since I have invited for only user, and that all options you cannot see. Like see only Atlassian account setting or personal Jira settings. So you cannot do more options because you have only user permissions. All permissions you cannot do it. And from from this is a user. So whenever we in the organization, so Jira admin can invite the users and they can log into the Jira and they can work on their projects. They are not related to our Jira project or something. So which project the person is working, if the project is already in their Jira, so they can log into their projects and they will see their task, what they have, and they can work on it. Okay, so this is the way how to install a cloud and how to invite the users. Okay, so one users or two users is the same process for the invitation. Okay, so uh, this is the first sections, and the same thing you just like set up your cloud instance today and try to invite your friend or something, and you can see like how the people also log in. So you need to know all of this process, like how to install cloud and how to invite the users, how to invite the your organization members to the Jira instance.